Today we're talking about the best money that you can spend on backpacking. I've got several gear items here that happen to be some of the best values. Let's start with the tried and true and one of my favorite pieces of backpacking gear ever, the Soto Amicus canister stove. Soto makes a super high quality product. These are Japanese designed, Japanese made, and Soto is a brand that you can absolutely rely on. The Amicus is a lightweight stove, has a really nice concave burner shape to it with a really stable pot stand. It doesn't sit too tall off of the canister. It sits within small pots, and I would say if you are going to purchase one stove ever, the Soto Amicus is an amazing value for what you get. I've just absolutely loved this thing for so many backpacking trips over the years. One of my absolute favorite pots of all time is the Toaks 550. This is seriously such a fantastic value for not only the capacity that it is to be able to give you plenty of volume for water to boil, for freeze-dried meals, for a cup of coffee, hot cocoa, everything in a small lightweight package. You can fit pretty much any stove inside of here except for some that are a little bit longer, but this is very lightweight and amazing value, and I think one of the best options for backpacking out there on the market for solo use, and one of my absolute favorite pieces of gear of all time. All right, next on the list here is the Outdoor Vitals Altitude Sun Hoodie. This is a sun hoodie that I've been using for the past year, and I seriously love this thing so much. I've put it through the paces. I've used it for nearly every single one of my backpacking trips since I got this about a year ago, and I love this. It has a great fit in the hood. It's a nice fit in the length, and the sleeves are not super baggy like the new Outdoor Research Echo hoodie is. I've moved exclusively to the Outdoor Vitals Altitude hoodie. I've got two of them here because of the fit and the performance, and just the overall quality of this product is seriously fantastic. I've done some pretty insane bushwhacking with this, and I've not had it really any big issues with it. There's been a little bit of pilling and stuff that has happened, but that's to be expected from a lightweight polyester material like this. Now, is it indestructible? Absolutely not. My good friend Jim unfortunately had one of these rip on him, but that was basically getting stabbed in the chest with a stick while he and I were out on a trip. For the value, for the cost of this, it's a really nice option for a sun hoodie, and I would highly recommend this as a great piece of apparel as a base layer for your backpacking. All right, let's talk about a pillow. For a long time, the Sea to Summit Eros Premium was my go-to pillow. However, recently I picked up this fillow from Nemo, and I have to tell you, some of the best sleep that I've ever got in the backcountry is because of this pillow. And if you think that a sleeping pad is everything that you need to focus on when it comes to getting good sleep in the backcountry, don't kid yourself. A pillow seriously adds so much to your experience, to your ability to get really good sleep. And the memory foam that is on the top of this really does make for a nice, comfortable, enjoyable sleep experience. Even though it does have a air bladder basically on the inside here to give it the height and the firmness, it doesn't feel like you're sleeping on a balloon like a lot of other pillows do because of that memory foam. Now, what's the downside to this? Well, it doesn't pack down super small. There are plenty of other options out there that pack down a lot smaller, but I think that the weight and the value and the aspects of comfort that you get from the pillow make this probably the most comfortable and most enjoyable pillow on the market. And the next thing I want to talk about is my water filtration that is just an amazing value for the lightweight aspect, for how reliable it is, and just quality companies that also stand behind their product and do really good things for the environment, for other people. The Knock Vecto is one of my favorite bags for water carry and to attach to my Sawyer squeeze filter. This as a system, it really is fantastic. Now, if you guys watch the channel, you know that I've had my qualms with the Vecto leaking, developing pinhole leaks, but at the end of the day, this thing truly is my favorite because it's the most simple bag that I have found to be able to gather water with the really nice opening on here. But then the Sawyer squeeze. I've used a lot of water filters over the years, and I keep coming back to the Sawyer products because of their reliability, and I just don't have issues with them. They really are such a great product. But additionally to that, I support Sawyer because of what they do as a company to get clean water to people who don't have access to clean water. It's an amazing humanitarian effort that Sawyer works on and puts out. By supporting and buying their product, you are helping get people clean water, and I love that aspect of this company. I think one of the best values out there on the market, the Decathlon Trek 100 synthetic jacket. This is a jacket that I don't think gets talked about often enough, or it's overlooked by the down version of the Trek 100, but this is $60. I kid you not, $60. It has recycled materials in it, it's synthetic, it's lightweight, and it is a nice fit. Highly, highly recommend the Decathlon 4-Class Trek 100 synthetic jacket. Seriously amazing stuff. The last thing we're going to talk about is something that I feel like every backpacker ultimately needs in their backpacking system, and that's because we carry electronic devices out on our backpacking trips. Whether that's a camera, our phone, a GPS device, a satellite communicator, and headlamp, etc. Maybe it's a watch, you need some kind of battery bank. And these are two of my go-to favorite battery banks, but the one I want to focus on the most is the Nitecore NB10000. It's very small, super lightweight, and yes, it does come in at a premium price when you compare it to other battery banks like from Anker, for example, but the fast charging from this, the build quality, and just the overall size and the weight that it is, this is sufficient and awesome for pretty much anybody that would need any kind of recharging needs for your backpacking trips, especially for a 3 or 4 day long trip. This is about $60 from Garage Grown Gear, link down in the description for that. Check out this video right here to see some of my favorite game changer pieces of backpacking gear that are unique and exciting. And appreciate you guys watching today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Hope you have an awesome day. See you later.